Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, currently as Paint the African Wild Dog, and this is The Sims. The original one, though this is the legacy version that they released somewhat recently, that I am really hoping they included adjustment for the resolution. But we'll see. I have not much idea of what to expect beyond. I know when they first released this legacy version, it was really bad. But they have also released a lot of patches, so hopefully it'll run better. I know since the recent patches, the reviews have been much better. So, yeah, we are... When I was a kid, I only had the base game. I did not have any of the expansions. So, this one is supposed to include all of those. There's a downtown view.
Ooh. I remember getting like one or two of them. It was a big deal. Just because I was the same way. We really couldn't get all the expansions. They just kept coming out with them.
Yeah.
I obtained all of them. Perfectly legally, thank you very much.
Alright, so I'm guessing that none of these are somewhere where we actually live and they're just places to visit. Though this does not look like much of a downtown to me. Also, there are apparently other neighborhoods.
Yes.
Huh. Sims Unleashed. I remember his name Superstar. Oh boy.
Oh, there it is.
Some of these I never got to actually try
Ooh,
out.
making magic.
Yay! Making magic's the best one.
Well,
So
that's
is
a
this-
TF potion.
Is this just the original one, but with this lot here now?
Huh.
I think it's so you can like have multiple versions of the city, so you can like try it different ways. Yep,
I think I remember having
Yes.
that's so you can have a dog.
Ah, it's already bringing back old school flair. All this loading. It's still here.
You know, it's not The Sims until you've built a pool and deleted the entrance once your Sims get in there.
Oh,
Alright, let's create a family.
It's not-
What the heck?
Commando is your first.
Alright, I guess I will be Master Chief.
Master Chief or the Doom guy, whatever.
Have you heard the fan theory that the Doom guy is Link in the future?
Oh, and he's trying to save the bunny form. Bunny Link.
Oh, right, I forgot how little customization they actually had.
I think that's what was the big thing about 2 that was so nice. It added a lot more. All this.
Ah, that's close enough to me.
Yeah.
There's Polygon.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It looks a little better than I remember.
the graphics remind me of like Project Zomboid.
There's probably a hint of remastering happening.
What the heck is this outfit?
Stardust. Whatever the heck that. Look like a wrestler.
It's very 70s.
Oh, I can be, what?
Conquistador.
Yeah, that. Oh, mad scientist.
Like, literally looks like a scientist.
Ah, that'll work. Let's see. Yes, I will put a lot in outgoing. Bit of neat. A little bit inactive. Playful a lot.
Max playful.
There. I was definitely expecting this to take a lot longer because I'm used to, you know, the later Sims games where it's like, okay, there are 3 million options. And now we'll let Rex in here to make his.
Oh my, I remember doing that. I made like a whole virtual version of my
All right.
entire family.
This is exciting. I haven't done this in a bit. Oh, dude. Alright. Rex the writer. And I'm going to go ahead and put 2 points in neat. I try. Outgoing. Yeah, I'm pretty outgoing. Active. Give that a 3. Wait, I think I skipped. I actually walk. I used to walk 13 miles every day at work in security, but nowadays I dropped 3 to like a. Let me give it a 3. I'm pretty. I'm pretty active. I get up a lot. Probably a 4. Playful. I'm pretty I'm a Leo. Oh, I'm not. Nice. I'm not nice at all. I'm mean. I'm a meanie. I'm so hardcore. Yeah. I'm just mean all the time. What? What? That doesn't make me any less mean. What are you doing? Hey, what?
I'm tugging on his collar, everyone.
Okay. What
You
is
are
that?
very nice.
Yeah.
I don't see how that means nice. I can still be mean and have a collar. Wait, I can still was another. Oh, what the heck?
No, you are not having any sci-fi outfits. I don't know why those are even in there.
They're like from like other like RT. What the heck is that? Literally like. It's Gray Fox from Metal Gear Solid.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh man. Okay, is this somebody with a mohawk? I could be. Halo ODST. Oh, whoa. That's still pretty sci-fi. If it just didn't have all the piercings and everything, that would work.
I mean, if you want to go with it, you can.
It's the only one I see
That's
that even...
oddly like my winter hairstyle.
Holy shit. That's so 90s. Holy crap. High top fade. There's so many, actually. I'm surprised.
They added more with every DLC.
Jeez. Ah.
I think a lot of the sci-fi ones came from Sims Unleashed, if I remember
I
right.
think it is from Unleashed, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna just go back to the Mohawk for now because I don't want to be looking too. What am I like to do from The Witcher? Yeah. I don't know where The Witcher's there. Give me your coin. Let's see. I guess, yeah. Don't know anything with a Mohawk. It's either this or the high top fade. It's one of those.
Go with what you want, just nothing super sci-fi.
No, I want to do sci-fi. If I can find something with a jacket or a hoodie, I'll be happy. I don't think a hoodie ever worked on here, though. The first one was fun, actually.
Probably have a
Whoa.
hoodie there.
That's a hoodie.
Painted on.
And baggy pants. Perfect! Doesn't even match at all. That's so me! Alright. Question is... I don't wear
There's a
glasses yet.
skin option if you want to change that.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the
okay.
hands in the middle.
There you go. Oh, dang it, I gotta find...
That changes everything, though.
Damn it! It is more accurate, but damn it! What was that other one over here? Oh, this one's like kind of suave. Anyway, there we go. Back with the Mohawk.
Well, the color is different, but there it is.
Oh, now it's green though. That changes the vibe completely. I guess I'll have to go with the high top fade. Yeah, I guess.
And the nerd glasses.
And the nerd.
Nerd!
Hey, it's cool to be a nerd now. But back in the 90s, it wasn't. But it's still cool now. Let's see. Also, I'm female, apparently. Unless it...
No.
Oh, damn.
Good.
Okay.
Did it reset?
Whew. Alright. Let's see. Nice. Fine, I'll put more nice points in. Alright. I think that's pretty dang accurate, honestly. I don't know what to say. Maybe I drop an active down or two, make it a 3, and then pop one of these up. Am I more playful, more outgoing? More playful, more outgoing. What is the difference, honestly? Isn't it the same dang thing? Pretty much.
Outgoing is
Playfully
like doing
outgoing?
stuff, and playful is like interacting with people.
Well, I think I'm pretty interactive. Awoo, by the way, Garu. Awoo. Oh, man. Awoo! I see.
He's got. He has to turn off his sound filter.
The sound filter?
The
There's
Discord.
room
post
has
on
one.
Discord.
Oh, okay. Oh, what do you think? What do you think, Master? Playful or outgoing? Outgoing? Okay, outgoing it is. Alright.
Yeah, we heard the first part of the album, not the second part.
Okay, now I'm just imagining
Lol.
the raptor with the glasses and the high top fade.
The high fade.
Okay,
There's
come on.
shades! And hot top fade is goo. Alright, anyway, cool.
Alright.
Awesome.
At least you didn't spell cool with a K.
I would've, but it's not Mortal Kombat month.
Alright, Raijin, your turn.
Arf?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna put you in the family, too.
Oh?
Well, yes. You are boyfriend. Just like Rex.
I don't know anything about Sims, though.
So? Just tell me where to
You
put
just
the
have-
bars.
I don't know.
Are you a neat
Put
person?
them where you think is appropriate for me.
Nope, you're choosing. Mwah.
Mm. Mm.
The real reason he's grumbling is because I'm interrupting his drawing for this.
That's fair. Art flow is a thing.
Yes.
You're
yes,
making me
it's fun.
think. 6 neat, 2 outgoing, 4 active, 5 playful, 7 nice.
Slow down! Alright, 6 neat, 2 outgoing.
Five active. I guess. Oh, there's a limit to then.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
How many in playful?
Alright, well, never mind. Just put points wherever makes me a Leo.
I have no idea.
But you're the Sims professional.
I mean,
I
that's
played
my
this
I,
as
I
a
said
kid.
6 playful, 7 nights.
Okay, 6 playful. And I can only put 6 in nice with all that.
Game's mean. It keeps calling you cancer.
Okay, well, less neat, more playful. I assume will lead to Leo.
Aquarius. You're not from the
I don't
ocean.
like Aquarius.
Sorry, Aquarius is out there. Roger don't like.
Wow.
Pat, Pat,
I
Aquarius.
remember when I told my friend I was a Cancer, and he says that makes sense. You grow on people, and you're hard to get rid of.
Oh God.
Damn.
Oh, does that look good then? Or do you want to keep changing the stats?
I'm looking up zodiac sign.
I think it's, yeah, if I was looking at the wiki, it was like Leo was outgoing 10 with everything else 4s and 3s.
I didn't even bother looking at it because I didn't really care too much about the sign more than the actual personality type.
The Sims is telling me I'm a horrible Leo.
A game you
You
didn't
ever
even know
been a
how it
lion
worked
before?
is telling you this. Shouldn't care too much.
Fine, add more outgoing until it turns into a Leo.
Actually, it sounds more on point than what you had before. You're more outgoing than you think. Oh my gosh, you have to knock everything down to make it go. I don't know if this. Oh,
See?
there goes
There you
Leo.
go. It was. Leo is outgoing max.
Really? Interesting.
There. How's that?
It's specifically low active, and I think you can have playful and outgoing up. But yeah.
That's fine.
But too much playful, and you become a Taurus.
Oh my goodness. These rules are silly.
Tauruses are the worst.
I don't even have these memorized. You look at like horoscope weeklies or something? I don't know how people remember these.
This is important stuff, Rex.
It really isn't.
I would be interested in it if you are, but I never got too into them. Always saw them as fortune cookie stuff.
Be interesting, yes.
Yeah, like they give you a lot of like, you know, these are what's gonna happen. If you're a Leo, you will befriend Aquarius. If you're Aquarius, you will find a Taurus, and you will be homies until you hate each other on Tuesday. And that's what I kept reading them as. Like they always said stuff like that. It's like, oh, okay, great. This will decide my fate, I guess.
What fortune cookies are you reading?
I'm not talking about the fortune cookie. I'm talking about
fortune
the
cookies.
horoscope ones. The horoscope would say stuff like that. Like, you will be a winner today. Go do the lottery. You will find
A
great success in
horoscope, not
walking.
horoscope.
Yeah, one of those. We should make horoscopes of cryptids. That'd be cool, actually. Not a bad idea, right?
Oh boy. Rex, you're lucky you're cute.
Ah! Whatever you say.
I think that's probably the closest hairstyle I can find to yours. The beard is definitely not long enough, but...
Well, yep, there you go. I didn't even bother trying to look for mine.
Is that acceptable?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, can I go draw now?
That's pretty accurate. There you
There
go.
we go. We let you run around in just short shorts.
I'm cool with it. Done.
He like.
I don't hear a no.
Oh, of course you are, Rex.
I don't hear a no still. There's a lot of actually like full commando ones now. I didn't spot those before.
Well, yeah, you were rushing through it like you're going to, you know, trying to defuse a bomb or something.
Like a delivery kobold.
I don't want to take too long, you know. I am a character creator.
Oh, here
Also,
you
I
go.
just want to
Rajan.
point out that's not what full commando means.
Going commando.
Full command.
Is it a poncho?
Full commando means
No.
No.
nothing.
We would have instantly picked it if it was a poncho.
Oh, I see.
I am feeding through Discord.
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently, I don't think they have one. Wait a second. Wait, no. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
I fuck with Hawaiian shirts.
Me too, actually.
Okay, we'll give you that.
Based.
Just so I'm not spending forever on this.
Yeah.
Trying to find one hidden in a massive list. Ooh. Yes, Papa Lynx, I am playing the very first one.
Uno.
Close.
Alright, where can we move in? to?
Also, I like how this means
Is
my
that the-
name is Riva.
Dragon? Wait, what was that?
I like how my name is Ryra.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be wild to see again.
Yeah.
I just got
Make
a
sure you leave-
delivery. And make sure I leave what?
The ladders in the pools.
But it was fun taking them out.
It's just like when it's how it's fun to make them go into a small cupboard and delete the door.
Hello, Shadow Wolf.
What's up, Shadow Wolf?
So many wolfies today.
Indeed. Awoo, awoo.
Awoo!
We cannot afford that house.
Where we gonna live at? There's so many options.
How do we get a pet?
Oh, that's also a really good question.
I think you order them over the phone? No, it's like a pet stop. I can't remember.
that's one
It's
of
so
the
many years.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
I've
pretty
ever-
sure there's a
be able
pet
to
shop
order
you
it
go
on-
to.
I-
It's
I-
either over the phone or there's a pet shop.
Either way, you need a house first.
Or the computer. It might be the computer, too.
It could be the computer.
I-
Well,
I
the pet shop
probably-
is where we picked up Rex.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, but you need another pet, and you can't buy it from the same place, and also, need a house.
Maybe I should go back and, delete Rex and just get a dog later and name that Rex.
What? Cute,
Aw.
but also I'd like to be part of that too.
He wants to be one of the family.
Yeah, family.
Pets are part of the
can
family.
You can tell Rex is torn on this because he really wants to be a dog.
M. I also love that to be boyfriend too. That is, you are correct.
You can be both.
At least you won't have to worry about drowning in the pool because the dogs can't go swimming.
But the content. It's gonna be funny. Oh, jeez. Me as a human is definitely going to end up in the name pool.
All you have to do is keep Rex as human, and then when you get dog, you make dog come out of closet, Rex go into closet, delete door.
Ah, good idea. Good idea.
Wow.
Or you could just get into magic, develop a TF potion, and make him a dog and a person.
Why do I feel like by the
That is
time I
true.
go to sleep and wake up, I'm gonna not be there and I'm gonna be a completely different person?
I mean, it could always be when I did. I think this was The Sims 4 on stream last, and I had all my roommates in there with me, and Orem peed on the floor
Oh,
and then tried to repair a radio while standing in the puddle
what?
Zap.
and zapped
Oh.
himself to death.
Jesus. So I'm probably gonna
You
die
are
of
with
natural
that.
causes.
Okay, before we actually play this, I'm gonna pause the recording for a moment. Pausing. So yeah, we just, enjoyed a little bit of a video by Random Encounters called The Death of a Sim. Go check it out. Just wanted to pause the recording because, copyright and all that, but definitely worth checking them out.
Very foreshadowing, foreboding, and lots of things. After watching that was a really funny video.
Though it is always funny how you can actually make death part of your household.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
You can marry him in one of them, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. You can marry death and,
How? Do you just, talk to him when he shows up to kill, take somebody?
yes.
It's
What?
one of the ways you can stop him from killing your Sims is you romance death and marry them.
Oh, I forgot.
Rex, how are you surprised? You literally live with Asher.
Maha!
I mean, yeah, you're right. That's good.
So, hi, Seda. That was a wonderful introduction for you coming back to the stream.
I question what I come back to.
Just remember, it ain't
So
a
about
sin
those
to
red
kill
rocket
a
apples.
sim. Ah, yes, the red rocket apples.
What about the red rocket apples?
What are the red rocket apples? I have no context for this.
Are we just going to
What?
eat a bunch of red rocket apples to study the effects?
Red rocket apples.
Rex, that is an actual variety of apple.
It is an actual variety of apple.
I wish to try some.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Slut.
Just saying. Magic Town.
Also, this is the, from what I understand, this is what a red rocket apple looks like. Oh, I think Gib Gab just finished watching the rest of Wild Traditions. Gib Gab, why don't you come join Voice? We can have a chat. So yeah, come on in, Gib Gab. Come on, come on. Yeah, it's a red rocket apple. They are Raijin's favorite.
What are you gonna talk about, huh?
It's Gib Gab!
Thank you, Gab.
So yes, hello there. Oh my god, there are so many pop-ups.
Yeah,
You deserve them.
Go to a new historic building.
that's why I thought it was a good time to throw a bunch of balls at you.
Vacation
Oh my.
Island Tours is now extended service to Sim City and the surrounding Tri-County area. Okay. So anyways, what's wrong, Gib Gab? You know we're friends.
Here's the thing. I have to wonder, right? Because, when I tell you a pun, it comes from the bottom of my heart, right? When you sit there and you pull out, your pen or you start typing, right? And you just, you start focusing and you go, yes. What cliffhanger am I gonna end on? Am I gonna dangle them from the news by a news in the Grand Canyon? Am I just gonna, dangle them from a tree? I don't know. Anyway, they're gonna die. Who cares? Is it your goal to cause pain and suffering? Is it to maximize the anxious wait for next week? I don't know what your goal is. All I know is you might as well be the next evil villain in the Saw movies.
Dang.
I have no idea what you're accusing me of, Gib Gab.
I am accusing you of cliffhanger.
Well, yes. It's not my fault we ran out of time.
Just saying, look, it was a nice session, okay? They just went through a lot of trauma. Osman's life keeps getting destroyed little piece at a time. He's gonna turn into Darth Cuisine. Everything is fine, and then you just had to be like, all right, well, let's see where this is going. You know, maybe it'll maybe it'll have a classic time of you getting to the island or whatever. You know, everything will be fine. Pirate, no mercy. What the fuck? Where did this come from? Like, on one hand, you know, part of me is just like, did you just play Sea of Thieves before writing this? And the other part of me is like, come on, you need a break.
To be fair, it was a goal that got met.
You know what's a goal that could get met? Stabbing them.
Oh my.
Just saying, you know?
So, how do I actually adjust the resolution? Because there's this button here, but it does
do
not
anything.
seem to... Yeah, I don't have a way to... Do I need to restart the game?
Oh,
The arrow buttons don't do anything.
old game blues. Yep, resolution problems. This is definitely hitting the buttons now.
Don't.
Alright,
Oh
we're
my
gonna
God.
restart the game.
Okay.
I've never even seen this game.
Oh,
really?
yeah, this game is from the 90s. It was before your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I started at Sims 3, but like I've seen snippets of Sims 2. I've just never seen like Sims 1.
So old right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we totally understand it, Kurai.
Smaller.
Like, I'll admit, I just kind of
This is a-
unmuted the tab and tapped
Oh,
over
okay.
to like complain at you. But like, I thought you were playing OpenTTD for a moment.
Kind
Pass that
Project
again.
Zomboid.
It
It's
does.
so interesting. People see this and like see the other style.
I'd
They're
clock-
kind of
I'd clock Zomboid immediately.
inspired by this.
I think we're gonna make it smaller.
Yeah.
Just because the menu bar down here is a little too tiny for me. But yay for old games where we had to, you know, completely restart the game for anything.
Yep.
Comic Sans the game? Yes, New Year's. Yes.
Feels so judged.
So, Shadow Wolf, just so you know, New Year's is not live right now.
What did Shadow Wolf do this time?
So, last night he tried to read my mind of who I was going to raid. And, he suggested Kitsu and New Year's. Kitsu was not live, and I was talking about that. I'm like, hey, if you're gonna guess who I'm gonna raid, could you at least guess people who are actually live? And then Raijin mentioned how New Year's was live, and I'm like, well, yeah, but, you know, I'm just saying for... And then suddenly Shadow Wolf pops up in the chat. Wait, New Year's is live? What?
Yeah, you should raid this person. Wait, they're alive? Hold up.
Hey, Cash.
I think something went wrong somewhere.
I am not going to let you live that one down, Shadow Wolf.
Okay, I can defend him on this one, Shadow Wolf, because the thing is, like, sometimes I'm fascinated by the things people say, and I sit there trying to reverse engineer what they say. Like, sometimes it's easy. Sometimes I just sit there staring like, I want to know how you got to saying what you just said. Like, okay, so, as an example, I have a friend who's studying cognitive science, and he got like the school he's studying at. They gave him a list of like common myths in that people hold regarding like cognitive science related topics, usually related to the brain.
Right. I'm sitting here like, where the hell are the beds? Apparently, beds are under seating in this
Yeah.
game.
Yup.
What?
Yeah. They're seating. Seating on a bed.
The Spartan Special for single sims on a tight schedule and a tight budget. There's no better value than the Spartan Special by Cheap Ease. Barrack-inspired comfort and design ensure that your sims receive their ration of energy.
Sounds good.
How do I rotate things?
Forgot.
I know the other ones is click and drag, but I'm scared of doing that in this one. Okay, it is still
Okay.
click and drag.
Okay.
Nice.
You can always pick things up again.
Yes, yes.
Fair enough.
Embrace the old.
You need to make sure you tag on the quick save button to a key. You just press it every 5 minutes in case it crashes.
Apparently they did at least fix the crashes.
Oh, good.
This is this is technically a re-release of sorts.
Okay.
When they first released this, it was bad. They had so many negative reviews, but they have patched it a lot since they released it earlier this year, and it's actually decent now from what I've read, so hopefully that is the case. Ah, right, that's how I rotate. But yeah, you like the pirates?
I'm curious to see what it'll be. Okay, I'm curious to see what Pokemon they'll be.
Oh, I'm
It'll be
sure
really
it'll
fun.
be fine. Totally nobody going to die.
Probably. I mean, it could be the Floets for all we know.
Oh, yes, yes, true, it could be.
It could be anyone. Could even be Norton again. And then, you know, we kill Sportin for good. Or Nortyke. What's more cursed, Nortyke or Sportin?
These are the important questions, everyone.
You joke, but that's genuinely like how I try to decide ship names. I just try to look for what sounds the most cursed, and I pick that one. Right, sorry, that's what it's like. I just want to finish this thought, right? Like, okay, so like I love sometimes reading people's nonsense and trying to like reverse engineer it. Because like, okay, so I got a list of like common myths people hold about the brain from like multiple, like basically like these are labeled as correct or incorrect, right? Some of these are easy. We use our brains 24 hours a day. That's correct, we do. The brain turns off when we sleep. That's incorrect. The brain is active while we sleep. In fact, the brain does a lot of very important things while we sleep. Some of these are just like kind of interesting. But in this one, I just sat there staring at it and I just didn't understand it, right? If pupils, as in like students or kids, do not drink sufficient amounts of water, around 6 to 8 glasses a day, their brains shrink.
Okay.
It's incorrect. And I'm just trying to process like, okay, via what thought process do I sit here and think, yes, if you don't drink enough water, your brain will shrink. Is your brain a sponge?
I mean, I can understand the thought process, but it's very obviously wrong.
I don't understand it either, because why would your brain shrink without water? Like daily?
Because people think it's a sponge, I guess. It is
It's
it
like
is
your bones,
spongy-like, I guess.
You have to drink milk for your bones to grow.
It's like, oh, you're 70% water, and if you don't drink enough water, you won't retain the water, so you'll shrivel up and shrink. But the
Interesting
brain
fact,
is-
you're more air than water.
We're
Well,
all
better.
airbenders?
Air's
Let's go.
wrong. You're more empty space than water.
Is that me where there's empty space?
I am lost on this conversation now. I'm just going
There's more
to.
empty space in matter than not empty space in matter.
I'm going to buy this Stealing Beauty love seat. When a 10-ton hydraulic press is used in the creation of a piece of furniture, you can be sure it's made to last. This fabulous upgrade to the Stealing Beauty deck chair allows you to enjoy the wonder of pressed metal with someone special.
It's just like, wait, those like bus
Heck
seats
yeah.
are like from okay.
Sound
How much are they?
effects.
You got us like some bus seats or something, like some you feel I see on the subway. They're made of metal, right? They're very sturdy. They're gonna last forever. I don't know how comfy that's gonna be.
How much of
They're
this
very
cost?
affordable.
Yeah.
$139.
That means you don't have. Also means you don't have to worry about breaking them.
So actually, I'm gonna go buy a 3-seater one. Recycled couch.
Yeah.
Show your solidarity with other eco-conscious Sims by purchasing a recycled couch. Rebirth from discarded bolsters, driftwood, car tires, and bottle caps, a recycled couch announces a radical disregard for bourgeois comfort. I think it's bourgeoisie or something. I don't know. Either way, break the cycle of consumption and waste at a revolutionary low price.
You gotta love the flavor text in these games.
There's a reason why I'm
Yep.
reading them out.
You know?
I don't know how long I'm gonna spend playing this particular version entry of The Sims, but before I move on to the second one, anyways.
What's your favorite entry?
I think my favorite is 3.
3? I can't say which one is. I know I like 2 a lot. I played a lot of 2, and I liked 1 a lot. I'm not sure if I got into 3 as much. Huh.
3 was the only one I played.
3 the only one
4
you
had
played?
better werewolves.
I dropped off at 4. I was completely off of it by 4 because there was a lot of other things that were annoying me with it. But I remember playing a lot of 2 and 1. Werewolves, you say on 4?
I
Instantly,
don't
I heard you say werewolves, and I instantly knew you'd convince Rex.
I mean, to
There-
be
there
fair,
is-
I
there
didn't
is-
touch 4 until they released the werewolves.
There's
they
werewolves
had-
in every Sims game.
There wasn't werewolves in Sims 2, was there?
You were the one telling me there were werewolves in Sims 2.
Huh.
A potion or something.
No, that's in this one. Mage and Magic.
Oh.
You can drink the potion in this one, and that's where you can make yourself a wolf person with a snout and everything.
Oh.
Yes, there was. Werewolves were introduced during Sims 2 Pets.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
I remember that. That's when the feral wolf would bite you, and then you turn into a werewolf.
Yeah, you
Dope.
get infected with lycanthropy.
Oh,
Dope.
interesting. Glutto Nibble XL Barbecue. Do you have a perpetual lust for grilled food? Are you tired of low-output barbecues that only char and maim? Lawson Grills Incorporated has accelerated the evolution of the barbecue to meet the neglected needs of modern Sims. High-capacity, ultra-conductive grill plates cook large quantities in mere minutes without sacrificing taste or appearance. A patented humectant system reabsorbs grease while grilling, resulting in the moistest meat morsels ever. Can only be used by adults. We'll put this on the patio. Let's see, what else do we want? Roger.
Oh no, the clothes are back on.
Mwah. Seta.
Hello.
Hello? What you doing?
I am binging Pacific Rim Wicca right now
Fair enough. Have fun.
because I was not aware that after the movie and, you know, a daydream of a second movie and some novelizations, Netflix did a 2-season anime.
Oh yeah.
I was
Pacific
not
Rim
aware.
Black is great. It's based in Australia.
Yeah, I'm going to have to convince Abby to watch this later.
I might have to watch this.
I mean,
Ow! What'd I do?
the
I'm trying to throw a ball at you, but it just has random things in this box. Paint deserves to have balls thrown to him.
What did I do? Ow.
Emotional damage.
You wanted the 3D model.
Here you go.
All right, the dielectric freestanding range. Have you ever been shopping in a traditional appliance store and looked at ovens? The similarities are almost incredible. They all look the same, like the new dielectric electric range. The dielectric makes cooking a snap. Familiar design, semi-tough heating elements, grease waiter. Contradiction of opposite heat currents synthesizes perfect meals every time. We are very rapidly running out of money.
You've got
Also-
beds, fridge, TV,
Bath.
toilet. You need a toilet.
Oh, yeah, we
we
do
need
need
a
a
toilet.
toilet.
That's gotta be.
You need a fridge, a toilet, and a bathtub or a shower.
You don't need a toilet. You got the bushes outside. Save money.
Also, Zim, I'll just leave that in your DMs. That is the... Let me do the mental math here. That is the 30 seconds that it convinced me that I should watch the series.
Is it?
I will have to take a look at that.
Which scene was it? Which scene?
I will DM it to you.
Thank
It's
you,
from
'cause
the
I think
clip, arriving at the Shadow Basin.
I'm curious.
I think I might know which one it is, but it's like, yeah.
Hello, Sarah.
Message.
Hey, Rachella. Lamarck Refrigerator. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, and I was just gonna say to Kagori, I timestamped it in your DMs.
Oh yes.
We might actually. You guys are gonna start cooking in this house, and you probably have low cooking scores. We might end up having a similar moment to Primal Traditions with the Ditto.
You mean Wild Traditions?
Yeah. Sorry.
Boom.
Lamarck Refrigerator. The Lamarck cools perishables at temperatures ranging from medium to coolest. Patented gas technology produces only minimal carbon monoxide emissions. Comes with shelves, drawers, door, and a little light inside that goes on and off. Sounds fancy. I think they can live without any of that for a bit. Well, these look horrible, but they are the cheapest. Leica's counter. Constructed from a scratch-resistant, urine-repellent polymer, this counter might not win prizes for beauty, but it will pay you dividends in efficiency. Its revolutionary material was originally developed by Russia in some of their earliest space flights. It's a K9 cosmonaut's creature comfort.
Looks like a Minecraft block.
Yes, yes it does, Rex.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Did they show any trailers of the Sisters of the Kaiju? Was any of that in there?
I saw a little bit
think
of the
you'll-
season 2 trailer, but I...
Hello there, Fetch! Do you like RARs? Then go check out Fetch today! He has guaranteed the cutest RARs around! Sneak peek for anybody that doesn't know, you can do exclamation point RAWR, and that's Fetch. But yes, give Fetch. But yes.
Good to see you.
Listen to those adorable roars. He truly sells himself. Do they not have a there it is. The Savage Salvage Sink. It's far cheaper to buy an old porcelain sink from Savage Salvage than it is to buy a new one, says restoration expert OG Fogey. Or OD Fogey. Besides, I kinda like the scratches and stains. Gives the house real personality. All original porcelain and nickel plating, partially worn but otherwise in superb condition. Alright, let's get this toilet.
Oh, the toilets are ridiculous.
In-house, outhouse.
Yeah, no. I think that gives like a negative hygiene factor.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that was bad.
Modern bathrooms are a relatively new convenience. In the ancient world and in rural farming communities, a simple hole was the practical and in some cases elegant solution to waste problems. In fact, with today's water shortages and emphasis on recycling, the in-house outhouse can be considered the thinking man's toilet of the future. Well, of course, we're gonna go with this freaking prison cell toilet.
I think it auto flushes actually.
Excresis Ecgement XJ02. Oh, literally.
What?
Originally designed for maximum security prisons,
Oh.
these steel toilets have made a big splash in the home. You see, it's not only the sleek minimal lines and cold hard steel that consumers have a gut reaction to, it's the virtually indestructible quality that really puts the squeeze on the competition. And with prices this low, they're practically being dumped on the market.
Oh, so many puns!
Extra sis, we do the dirty work.
I was like, it was a pun per sentence. Whoa!
Welcome to The Sims, Rex.
Could've given it to the writers on that one.
It's like he's never seen one of these games before.
It's been a bit. Oh, that was great.
Good old
It's a great
puns per
game.
minute.
For people who like puns.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna need to sell
I guess you
this
could
in
say
order
that
to afford a
toilet
sink.
I guess you could say that toilet belongs in the penitentiary.
Okay, don't plunge into many more of these, alright? Calm down.
Hygiene Machine by Excresis. Excresis knows plumbing. You see, we've supplied sinks to federal prisons for years, and we've seen every use and abuse a sink can take. Hand washing, dishwashing, recreational destruction, food disposal, incinerator, altar, weapon, even lover. And that's the kind of consumer research you just can't pay for. That's why Catharsis is the sink people trust when it comes to tough plumbing fixtures. Excresis, we do the dirty work.
Oh boy. So we got a prison bathroom. Great.
Well, it's all we can afford.
Prison.
I can't even afford a shower.
I just have to let you know something. You need a countertop to cook.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't need the sink. Get rid of the
You don't-
sink, and you can actually wash dishes in the bathroom.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
do that.
in the prison sink.
But we still don't have the money for a shower. Oh yeah, food too. Food is important, I suppose. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and oh, that's not even worth selling. That's only $1.
We might have to do it only 2 beds and just share the beds.
Except they're single beds.
You could do without you technically can do without a TV if you can get a bookshelf, because that's cheaper.
Oh.
We will delete. We'll sell the recycled couch. Get ourselves a shower. I gotta get the description. You know, I can't just buy it.
Of course.
Space Miser Shower. Cramped Industries is recognized worldwide as a leader in hot and cold water hygiene delivery systems. The Space Miser, constructed of indestructible acrylic, polyester resin, and fiberglass, is the perfect solution for space-constricted bathrooms. Maximum capacity, 1.
Plus guest.
Plus guest.
No guest in these.
That's one thing I did like about Sims 4.
Yes, go woohoo in the shower.
Woohoo. Alright.
Are we allowed to woohoo in the shower on stream?
Seda. You're taken. But if Avi's cool with it, then yes. But in the meantime, I think Raijin and Rex have claim on me.
I mean, that was more of a statement of in general, but
Also good to know.
wait, I'm pretty sure woohooing in the shower is against TOS. On stream, at least.
Have you seen the hot tub, streams?
Yeah, we had to make an entire category because of that.
Yeah, I think, sufficiently pixelated woohooing is acceptable. Hello there, Cicada.
Rock Rough hot tub stream.
Yes, we will do a Rock Rough hot tub
That-
stream.
That is true, Ray. That is probably is better to get rid of the plant beds and
So
hire a gardener.
So this is a hot tub where, like, Vector's having the time of his life, Comet's heating up the hot tub, Jet is just kind of chilling, and then Dart's just having an existential crisis because water.
Splash dish.
Oh yeah, fire type and water.
Rachella, unfortunately, none of these are worth anything. I forget, can you actually do painting in this game?
I know
Yeah.
what had. Yeah.
It's like under the housing tab instead
Yeah.
of the furniture tab. So it's the third tab on that top of the 3.
So yeah, you've got.
Here it is.
Hey, there goes the guy.
Yeah.
So once we have $250, Raijin can quit his job and just be a painter full-time.
Actually, one of the best ways to make money early game.
You were talking about art painting, not painting your walls.
Absolutely, Cicada. Your pack's been sent. Rex, why is your kennel light on?
Well, I'll be honest, I was not planning to stay here that long. I did
Oh,
work in
fair.
the morning, and you've reminded me that time is ever passing. So
Oh.
I probably should go. It is 2:30. Wow, I was gonna leave at yeah, alright.
Well, I will be right back, guys, while I say goodnight to Rex. and go get him locked in his kennel and stuff and taken care of. So I'll be right back.
Good night. But yeah, from what I'm hearing with wild traditions is that everyone's like sad that the storyteller is causing all the bad things to happen.
I guess so.
They weren't happy about the pirates. Also, I'm a bit confused about the wild tradition goals over there. I thought we'd managed to get the represental. But I'll ask him when he gets back. Maybe it's like multiple representals? I don't even know what a represental is. But it'll be interesting to find out.
Sorry, I completely zoned out reading something because it was very like dense reading. What's happening?
Oh, I was saying. So the main thing that I'm hearing is that people in wild traditions weren't happy that the storyteller's making all sorts of bad things happen.
Well, it's not that it's not happy. It's just that like, oh no, the bad thing is happening. Pulls up popcorn. At least in my case.
Okay,
It's the good
because
kind.
I still have that. What do they call that? I got the major ephemeral influence. I'm holding on. So maybe I'll just take some of that weight from causing bad things to happen to fade away and just
Yeah,
share
you
a
can do
little
the
bit of
bad
blame.
things for a change.
Heck yeah. Cause the bad things.
That's what I'm thinking. There's no
But
way
yes,
I'm.
alright.
Huh?
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
Alright, sorry about that. I am back. And no Papa
Apology
Links,
not
it's-
forgiven. How dare you leave the stream abandoned in our unprofessional care?
The fuck are you talking about?
How
Aw.
dares him? I was about to start a 3-hour rant on learning styles, SMH.
Even Kudroy turned back into a cat while you were gone. Things are just chaotic around here.
Oh, I thought that was just Taldarius's cat.
It turns out that Kervori was actually just Taldarius' cat the entire time.
Don't know what Tadarius's cat is, I'm afraid.
It's a cat that Tadarius owns.
Oh,
It
oh,
doesn't
I
matter
do
because
know.
it was yowling all session long.
I understand
Yes.
now. I'm just not familiar with the term Tadarius, and then I remembered it's actually the purple Pokemon. And then it all made sense.
And Ender Dragon.
Yeah, the Ender Dragon.
Taldarius, the
Joke.
purple Pokemon.
It's like the really fast, slashy one that I seen in Smash
do one
Brothers.
for me. Do one for me.
Really?
Like, Comet, the flaming rock Pokemon. Or,
Yay!
there's a Comet, the flaming pup Pokemon. This, variation of Rockruff, is, poorly studied. I don't know, I'm trying to come to this on the spot, I'm just,
It's been
Trying
noted.
to sound mechanical.
Would you like to study me, Dart?
It's like,
Oh, no.
like, I'm gonna need a clipboard, some goggles, and a notepad.
I think the answer is yes, quite.
Oh, not like that.
Alright,
For like 10
so-
minutes later, I'm mushrooms out. I still laugh.
trying to find some way to afford some seating in front of the TV at least.
It's just getting an ottoman.
Oh no, this is a hay bale.
Hey, Bale.
But I could only afford one. I want
My
two.
question is where are they going to eat?
I'm aware
They're
of
gonna
many
eat
problems.
Can they
They're
eat
gonna-
standing up in this one?
They'll eat on sitting on the hay bale while watching TV. It'll work, but they'll all have to
Okay.
eat one at a time.
I mean, to be fair, is it really that? Like, they could just spend a couple of days, like, going out and working and getting you the money so they can come back and then, like, get a seat, right?
If they're too miserable, they will just not go to work.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
we'll
why
just
the
do a
art is
couple of
good.
days. They can make it, right?
You just have to make a bunch of furry
To be honest,
clowns.
you just have to make sure you get through one day of work, then you'll get paid enough to buy a chair.
Oh, I know what I need to do. I know what to do.
Oh no.
I will have them all go get jobs with the computer and then sell the computer.
Wait,
Then
you
I'll
have
have
a
the
chair
money.
upstairs.
True. True.
They can just all go and eat in front of the computer.
Yep, and they can also eat on the hay bale. So now you got 2 chairs. Yay.
What if you
Huh,
sell the
huh.
upstairs?
That is also an option.
Yeah, just sail the whole 2nd floor and just make it a 1-floor house. Yeah.
Isn't you get jobs through newspapers in the first one?
You can do both. The computer gives you more choices. You get 3 with the computer, I believe, whereas with the newspaper, you just get 1. But that
I
is
thought-
another way to get a job.
I
Computer's
thought
always better, though.
newspapers. I thought the computers for jobs wasn't introduced till 2. Ah, there we go. It is.
Alright. I will go find a job first.
People did, in fact, look for jobs on the computer back in the 90s.
As we
You
have
had
a
to go-
mystery man approaching our house.
Yep.
Rex, go bark at him. Oh, there's no actions available. The mystery man's gonna kill us.
Done.
It's too early for the death of the sim. Okay, so I could be a musician. I'm gonna look again.
You do have the voice for it.
Fair. There's an opening in the hacker career track. That could get me arrested.
Look, we all take risks, you know?
We will look again. Oh, okay. Oh, the animal care career track for a dog walker. You know what? I'll take that one. I'm pretty good at taking care of animals. Isn't that right, Rex? I don't know if he's still listening.
He replied with the barks.
No, he
Say
said
yeah.
those earlier. Oh, he is. Oh, but only 2 hours a day. Oh, but the pay is $100 a day. So I go to work and get paid $50 an hour. Yes, I'll take. Wait, what? What?
What?
You accepted it, didn't you?
No. I wanted that job, dang it! Did the game just decide I took too long?
I'm pretty sure it's still there. Doesn't it change daily?
What's up, Raijin?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you were trying to say something.
Right? Can't believe you confused me with Raijin. Cry.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This game sends
I sounded like a boomer.
This game sends you. It sends a car to pick you up. I forgot about that.
I don't think anyone here's a boomer.
Everybody's a boomer to Gip Gab.
I think most of us are millennials.
Yeah.
90s kid.
Yep, millennials.
Okay, so Rex, go find a job.
Was I born before or after Shrek released? I forget. I was born after Shrek released.
Shrek must really be old.
Wait, that means that you were never old enough to experience VHS.
I'm gonna be real. If I watched a VHS, I was too young to remember.
Rex, how do you like the idea of working in for the being army recruit?
Actually, you can drive a tank. Do it. Blow things up.
For the fam.
Actually, you have to do your part to become a citizen.
Let me go ahead and see what jobs are even in The Sims 1. I want to see the list.
I know the military career actually ends up paying really good when you get near the end of it.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the best, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so in The Sims 1, you can do animal care, which is what, that's what I went down. There is apparently an athletic career track. Business, circus. Oh, we could send Rex to the circus.
Oh, I think it's we need to send Gib-Gab to the circus.
He could be a criminal. Culinary. Education, entertainment, fame, fashion,
I think you should send Rex into the culinary. I
hacker,
love that fame.
journalism, law enforcement, medicine, military, music, paranormal. Oh, interesting. Actually, I think we should wait and get Rex that. Here, Rex, I'll just link this here and you can pick your career. You're looking at the first column with one of the with one of the little symbols on it. Oh, apparently in The Sims 2, the pets can go get jobs.
You can get a service animal.
And I know you can switch jobs later, Rachella. I just want I want Rex to pick out 3 jobs. And Raijin, you too. I know we're going to go the painting route, but we can't afford it yet, so pick out 3 jobs. Hello there, Jay. Thank you for the lurk. We're going to switch to buy mode just so we have actual music. While we wait for Rex and Raijin.
Okay, yeah, sorry. This is the kind of thing that I read and I'm just like, why did I not know this much about this? Okay, it's like, while we're reading, right? You know the whole idea that people learn via visual, kinesthetic, like touch or hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently this is not true at all. There's no evidence to back it up at all. I mostly knew that, but I figured there was still some reason why education likes it so much. Okay.
It's because everyone learns differently, and putting people into inefficient categories sounds nicer than having to, address a broken system.
Yeah, I was literally here just reading, okay, basically the current recommendation is stop worrying about it. Don't try to teach a child visual learning style only. You're actually hampering the child. What you want to do is teach them how to learn in all forms so they can learn in a well-rounded, it's the good way, right? You need to learn in the styles, even though the styles aren't real. We just kind of pick 3 of them. Okay, cool. There's a lot, like zero evidence backing it up. All the evidence actually points to the contrary, that it can be harmful in distinct ways. And then I just see a little thing at the bottom, and it's like 90% of educators believe in the learning styles, 60% believe in like children will learn better if you do it, 30% of them actively use it in the classroom, but all of them recognize they're not real. It's like, okay, so like 90% of them believe in them, but 90% understand that it doesn't work, but they still use it. What?
Hey, Kuroy. You see the stream?
Yes.
Aw.
Sarah, that would be true, but dopamine is not related to academic outcomes. If you have more fun learning, you don't do better at school.
Oh, I know.
You're a good kitty.
So, oof, Raiden, you pick the 3
I'll
colors.
be the worst person imaginable. A journalist.
Is that even one of the options?
It
Yeah, you
is.
said it, journalism.
Yeah, it is. Usually one of the things that helps kids learn better tends to be more one-on-one participation with teacher or a person who can actually communicate and discuss with the child where they're struggling.
I'd say
Seems
that's
like the learning styles is more like a framework that tries to like shotgun as many different kinds of approaches to people's learning as possible, so that they can find something that works for the students. So approaching it with those 3 is probably just a very simplified way of trying to find something that works for all students.
Well, the problem is they've tested them for all the proposed like learning styles, and basically none of them work for a variety
Rex,
of
I told
reasons.
you to find a job. Why are you playing games?
I mean, to be honest, if we're talking about education methods, I personally like the Socratic method, but
There, take the job.
but that's not really the same thing that that's talking about.
Yeah. What I find funny is like the addendum at the bottom that dual code learning is probably one of the most promising and understudied style like types of learning. And what that just means is like put images and words together and people learn better that way. Which is just I mean
So it's just, teaching.
hey.
Use a combination of all 3, and there you go.
To be honest, the best way to do it would be to provide visual and verbal and written instructions along with actually working the person through the task, so that you can not only teach them how to do it, but then give them the hands-on experience of doing it themselves immediately.
Well, that's kind of what's interesting because, like, that's basically what I've been reading. Like, because I've just been reading about this like all day. Because my friend just sent me a bunch of like sources on it, and I was like, huh. So like, this is like up to date cognitive like learning stuff. And he's like, yeah, it's like fully up to date. And a lot of it is basically scientists going like, hey, the brain isn't separate from the body. All of your senses and your whole body is actually related to learning. Like, there is no single sense we use more dominantly. We use all of it together. Even something as simple as like, for example, did you know finger counting leads statistically to better mouth outcomes?
Usually it's because people confused education and learning styles with thought modality.
In what way?
Well, they think of thought modality and go, that must be how you learn. But it's like, well, no, thought modality is just your way of recall.
I mean,
And that tends to be people have stronger modalities than others, but generally speaking, people use every sense to remember. It's just there will be some people remember things stronger in certain ways first. Like some people, I think that the standard one is, tell someone to recall a memory of them being on the beach. If someone tends to be more visually inclined, then they're probably going to remember the vista before they remember everything else. But then they'll start to remember everything else. Someone who's more touch might remember, say, the feel of the cool drink in their hand and the sun hitting their skin before they start imagining the vista. And, yeah.
Leads into how do you be a good storyteller to someone?
So, I found Sada's job.
Ah,
Well, the career is test subject.
Yeah, the science career for him to be a test subject.
I volunteer as tribute.
Are we just going to be testing the effects of consuming multiple red rockets?
That was probably one of them.
It's just an apple. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, it
Death.
could fly you to the moon.
Death in League of Legends is the worst that could happen.
I do like how the second stage of journalism is a games journalist, and it's described as the lowliest form of journalism.
Truth. Look, I'll stand by it that, like, journalists are important in the world and journalism is good, and despite the profession often engaging in bad things, it's good to have journalism. When journalism dies, a lot of things go wrong. But games journalists aren't real journalists. That's my hot take on it.
I don't know
I
why.
I
That
can write a
reminded me
review on that game.
Mhm.
Okay.
I was gonna say, talking about game journalism, I was reading an article about Satisfactory, which just reminded me. Seda, you're the Satisfactory one, right?
Repeat that question, sorry?
You're the one that likes Satisfactory, right?
Yes.
I have a game you should check out. I'll DM it too.
Oh dear.
It's Shapes too.
Oh, yeah, the one.
Shapes. It's good.
I love how these people have apparently come into my home and decided they're going to just eat all my food.
Oh, that's a welcome.
That's
You can get
fun.
rid of them. You can kick them out.
Oh, you don't have a trash can, so you're all just dumping the piles of garbage on the ground.
I am aware of this problem.
It really is a house full of animals.
Oh, you don't have a bin.
I'm aware. I can't afford anything else. I don't even have a dining room table.
You can. They should still be able to take them out to your outside rubbish bin.
Well, yes, but that requires them to actually go do so. Which, speaking of, Raijin, congrats. We can't, yeah, you're gonna need to do the cleanup because you don't have a job yet. I have not found the journalist job yet. Where are you going to throw that away?
Aimlessly wandering.
Well, if you don't like the way I do things, then do it yourself.
Rude.
One of the first things I usually do is hire a maid with this game. Yeah, we might just wait until we can afford it and have Raijin do the... Why are you walking all the way over here to then go back to the trash can?
You just don't understand real efficiency, Zim.
There was an anthill in the way.
Ah.
But you walk back straight from the trash can perfectly fine.
I said don't worry about it.
Raijin, did you just pull out a bunch of cans of soup and just put them on a platter and just said, "Here you go, enjoy"?
Cold soup, too.
Oh, hey, I've already been promoted to pet groomer. You've seen the latest fur styles on the rich dogs you walked. Now you get to define haute couture. Rich people just use pets as social markers, so make their pets look good, and you can make them look good. Charm the right people, and you could go places. You now work from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. starting immediately. You brought home 160 simoleons today and got a bonus of 320. Yay, I can afford things! I got literally a single day of my 2-hour schedule.
Really fantasy fulfillment game. Can afford
Having all
things.
the commission money.
Yeah. Just being able to afford things.
I hope I get promoted that fast.
That would be neat. But then his hours also tripled, so yeah.
Oh, maybe I don't want to get promoted that fast.
Do it for the commission.
Here for the fursuit.
I was just thinking this game was kind of almost a FurCon simulator, but you managed to get the shower.
Oof.
Alright, into buy mode, so I can actually get some stuff.
This reminds me of all the time my housemates come home from cons with all the new suit spray.
There, you have an
Okay.
easel.
It's not a furry con if you don't smell like bubblegum.
Yeah, bubblegum is definitely what they smell like at FurCon. Uh-huh, yeah.
I love the facial expressiveness of the 3D talking.
I think the Asher model probably has the best expressions, but yeah.
Loved it when they're booking in a hotel. And they said to the bar, trust us, double up on your drink stock. And they just laughed at them. And no, trust us. They did. They still sold out on day one.
Lol.
You'll spin me right round.
You'll spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Alright, let's try and get this table. The plank. Each table is fashioned from planks donated by retired 19th century British warships. Traitors, pirates, and even unfortunate officers once walked these planks to a watery grave. Reap the pure, honest benefit of sweet maritime justice each time you dine on this historical record. For the disciplinarian who likes to decorate, take a walk on the plank.
I mean, I would love that table.
I feel like that table is very undervalued.
I do too.
It just makes me think of wild traditions. Wonder how many people will be walking the plank there.
We'll have to see. Workbunst all-purpose chair. Chairs are a great invention. They let you sit down while eating, make typing possible when using the computer, and are great for sitting on while watching TV. This minimal, serious, cantilever design provides seriously minimal comfort.
Is this? It's making magic where you get the skeleton maids, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the skeleton closet, I think.
So you can get free
That's on
maids.
Hilda.
Yes.
So where are the trash cans?
Trash cans should be under. I think it's. Yeah. No. Okay, it's not there. Maybe under miscellaneous.
Or the plus symbol for other things.
I think it's you go back to the main menu and it might be under miscellaneous.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that said SimCity 4.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, I could just spend $10 and immediately have cookies.
Why would you want the website to track you, SMH?
What is this? Elephant foot trash can. Considered taboo by many Sims these days, the elephant foot trash can was once considered a status symbol and proof of one's safari to the African savanna. Ironically, the can itself is highly sought after, while its contents are not. Cecil Livingston Estate Sales. We'll go with the trash can. They say that one man's trash is another man's treasure. Well, until that man shows up, it's best to put trash where it belongs. In a trash can. Sure, Sims can use the curbside receptacle, but why not save time by putting a trash can in every room? Yes. Or at least one room, because that's all we can afford right now. Rachella, I have played this game a lot. I know how it works. Alright. Well, you go clean that up.
Right.
What?
Right.
What?
You said alright, so I'm saying right.
Oh. Ah,
Look at
yes.
Gabby with Gib Gab with the good human teeth.
Something human
mean-
teeth, what?
You mean Sammy?
Yeah, Sammy with human teeth.
Don't worry about it.
Please don't bring that into that campaign too.
Don't worry about it.
Rajan, I love you. Please don't.
I mean, if Paimon shows up through Gib Gab, it's only fitting.
True.
It's just a Paimon. How dangerous could it be? It's only a
Razen,
Rajan.
I love you.
I don't like the tone behind that. I love you too.
That's like something you hear right before you're shown a picture of a character with human teeth.
Whatever the case is, Zim deserves it, so I'm good with this outcome.
Why do I deserve it?
You know what you did.
How long are these people going to be staying at my house?
Pick them out.
And
They're just enjoying the furry con.
They're stealing all their food. There's a cat. There's a cat.
Oh, there is a cat. Aristotle. Oh, there's several
There's another
cats. Scout and
Spork.
Spork as well. Alright, you need to make connections, so go, Go talk. About interests. Meanwhile, Raijin is doing the antisocial thing and ignoring the lady that wants to talk about gossip and painting.
based. Ignore her
Very based.
completely.
Good choice.
Raijin, I
Hey
see.
Zen,
you
check your
typing.
DMs.
Oh no.
Oh, you cheeky. Mwah.
Oh
Hold
well.
on.
He just sent the hug, my hug emote.
It's even more based.
Congratulations! What vision! What talent! Raijin received 1 creativity skill point. Hurrah!
Yep, Raijin, you're gonna become the best artist within a week.
Why are you giggling?
Listen, I don't speak fluent Raijin, but that might just be one of those cases where the answer is just don't worry about it. You know?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Just saying hypothetically.
Yay! Brex is home!
No promotion, but a good paycheck.
Oh, right, I need a... Alright, the next thing we're gonna buy is seating. Never mind, we cannot afford it. Carry on. Oh, wait, we can at least buy... Can we buy... We cannot afford any of those. Got it.
Oh yeah, I do remember. Didn't we get the represental wild traditions goal? And you were on the
Oh,
field review?
yes. Let me switch that over.
Because I was asking them before, like, oh, I wonder what a represental is going to be.
20%, but only halfway through, so it's not quite a represent, it's more just a represental. You can trust me because that definition is accurate because I say so.
What is... Oh. Marten video. No.
No.
Why are you giggling?
Guess there's a Marten video.
Playing in the snow.
It's very cute.
It is very funny when they take the Marten outside in the snow, and the Marten's just like oh, no, no, no. Uh-oh.
I'm not.
Why is the music all scary?
Oh, you probably got a vampire, maybe.
Burglar? I don't know.
A burglar or vampire? Oh, someone's throwing a tantrum.
Oh, yep, that's what it is. They're going crazy.
Well, they're having a lot. I think their fun reached critical mass, and they just had a mental breakdown. Yep, there you go. Oh, and the shower broke?
No.
Oh, no.
No, it's just
It's just
water
a
on the floor.
4-level shower, and it'll always drop water when you get out of it.
Ah.
Are there no smoke alarms in this?
There should be under kitchen appliances. Oh, it's actually no. It's electronics, I'm pretty sure, actually. Sorry. Oh, maybe not. I thought it was under electronics.
Is it under the plus sign for the extra things under electronics?
It is
Well,
good to have a phone. Yes.
Yeah, at the least I'll get a phone. Ah,
There they
here's
are.
the smoke
That's under
alarm.
electronics. You shouldn't have bought the
It was
phone.
the plus sign. Yep, and,
And
a
the
burglary
burglar
alarm.
alarm.
Yep.
We'll
And
have
the
to pick
satellite.
those up soon. And
alarm's
apparently,
alarm.
yes, I could just get a giant satellite dish.
That boosts your
Heck
TV
yeah.
performance. Makes TVs more fun.
Well, we at least have
I
a
do
phone.
I do wonder when I finally see snow in real life, am I going to be like one of those cats that goes out, touches snow, and goes like, nope, and comes back inside, or am I going to like end up just jumping into it?
Oh yeah, that's a weird Australian thing. Kudo's never actually had snow.
Snow is for losers anyway.
I like snow.
Yeah, well, I
Snow's
haven't
good.
touched it either, so that's my opinion.
Ice Kitty is offended.
Good. B.
Kuroy, touch snow.
I want to!
Oh, look at the sleepy little Marten. Oh, he's gone. So, Raijin,
Yes,
just because you're off tonight, could I get setups for 3 and 4, please? Because I might wind up returning to those before the end of the next week. Oh no, I am committing the worst of war crimes. I am forcing them to eat without a table.
Raggedy.
I'm pretty sure it makes like the comfort and stuff like just plummet.
Oh, it very much is. Raijin stole the chair.
Someone needs sleep.
Yes,
Was one.
yes he does. Go sleep.
There's one good thing about Sims 4 werewolves is they could eat off the floor.
Guru, do you want me to have accidentally drop some table scraps for you to eat?
He is ashamed to answer that question on streams.
I was like, are you trying to punish me or are you trying to be nice to me? I'm confused.
Be
A
nice.
little bit of both.
Oh, well, if you're trying to be nice, that's awfully nice.
Oh, my
It's the-
toilet broke. Okay.
It's only the bestest boys that get table scraps.
It's just the tone. I wasn't sure if I did something wrong mentioning the other game.
No. I'm just, you know, you get to be a good boy and get the table scraps. You two are precious.
Already making mistakes. Trusting Zim.
What do you mean? It's Gib Gab that you're supposed to never trust.
Yeah, but you trust me and bad things don't happen all the time.
These sound like
Aw.
famous last words.
Let's see. Nothing bad happens from trusting Zim.
You know what happens when you trust Zim? Wild traditions. You trust him to give you a satisfactory ending to the episode? Nah.
I mean, it kept me very attentive on the stream until the very end.
Yeah, me too.
Where you
That's what I'm saying. Like, you trust him to give you a good ending to the episode, and then he just hits you with the, alright, see you next week. And you're like, bruh.
I mean, you had your very heartwarming moment where they chose to let that person go and respect their final wishes and not like pull a Darth Vader and try and bring them back or something.
Look, on one hand, that was very
Have a
nice and all,
good
but on
night,
the other, like,
Rachella.
good
Night,
night.
Rachella.
Good night.
Look, I just have no confidence that Sim won't bring Osmond's mother back in like a robot body. And make a
so we
pact with the devil for that.
We got full electric in that case.
I mean, maybe someone would try and redeem like a what do they call that? Like an overpowered ephemeral influence to make it happen.
Hello, yes, I'd like Osmond's mother's body to be possessed by a parasite.
Hello, I would like to order some emotional damage.
That's the best part.
In the
Oh.
case of someone trying to redeem an influence like that, both Zim and Vari would have to approve it.
I imagine.
Yeah.
Borderline hope so. Because, yeah. But at the same time.
I wasn't
it's
sure if
so
the character
mean.
was. Yeah.
Hmm?
I wouldn't do that though. If I did it, I would be like, offer a
You did it, you
means
get-
to have them come back or something. Like I don't know. I wouldn't touch it.
I wouldn't be that mean. Let me summon like 3 storms in the party in the meantime.
But like,
In full defense, 3 of them were mine.
Well,
Only
see
one
you
was
later.
Garrus.
See you later either way, Rachella. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it.
3 were mine, only one was his. Oh, cool. Yeah, like, I poured 3 liters of gasoline on the fire. He only poured 1, though.
totally bought all the gas. I just handed it to a pyromaniac. I didn't light the fire. See, that's
We
so
didn't
super
start the
Chuck.
fire. It was always burning since the world was turning.
Yeah, we poured it on a fire type.
Rockruff?
Rockruff.
How do you make a cat say meow? Oh, sorry, how do you say it? Make a dog say meow.
But if you poured fire on a fire type, would they be fine? Probably not. I don't know.
What do you mean by pour fire? Like, are you pouring like napalm? I feel like then they would be fine.
I would
So,
like
like-
to point out real fast, Comet is fire rock.
Oh, rock.
I don't know why, but that just sounds like a really heavy, like, rock and roll genre.
Yeah, fire rock.
Fire rock.
Fire Rock,
He's double
coming
weak to water.
soon to a theater near you.
Starring Jack Black.
Oh God, who would have the harder time in the hot tub then? Would Comet have the hard time or Dartwood?
One's boiling alive.
Well, my headcanon is that if we were to ever take the rock roughs to a spa, Comet would instantly die in the mud bath. Because he's
no.
quad weak to water and quad weak to ground.
Oh God.
That's kind of funny.
Just dips a single paw in, just keels over.
The
These
single bird
ragdolls.
becomes unalived.
Pop.
Is that just like a threat then? Like, today's the beach day episode, and it's just like a threat to Comet's life.
Today's the beach day episode, and it's Comet as the staring dog gif where he's having the PTSD flashbacks.
Yes.
It's like good. We can both be traumatized by water.
Wow.
All I know is that when I hear a fire rock type, I'm like, this would totally be a new type called a lava type.
That's RuneScape logic. I remember there.
Hey, Seda,
Yes.
look at your DMs.
Should I be afraid?
Be not afraid.
I want to see.
Well, we were talking about red rockets earlier.
No.
Oh,
That is precious. Ah, thank you. Heckies. I I have been touched.
Do you need an adult?
I am the adult.
I've been
Do you need an adultier adult?
Hikuri, this just means we have to get better at
Aww.
I know.
so we can surprise them with fun little drawings.
Look, I had to think of like, okay, what's a funny comment I can make that would be like, just add to the suspense just a little bit more.
I mean,
I'll give you
Garou,
a bunch
full
of work.
disclosure.
Very curious.
Garou, full disclosure. What do you think I've been doing this whole time?
Oh, I don't know, but I know I can't multitask, so I'm just watching the blinking lights on the screen. But I bet it'll be cool. I mean, I've got my art tablet over here, and I'm totally not trying to figure out how to draw cobalt.
What? Wait, I'm the wrong icon for that.
You're a tracking cat, but yeah.
Ugh.
Oh no. Raijin, just finish fixing it, it'll be fine. We have a whole $4 left.
I was drawing. I was drawing that while the whole Sammy with teeth discussion was going on, and it was just so funny to me that probably at least half of you thought I was actually going to do it While I was just
Yeah.
drawing myself giving Seda a hug.
Oh.
It's like everyone thought it was, horrors beyond imagination. It was actually just wholesome.
Okay, but I don't know if that speaks more to like everyone else's imagination or to Raijin-ness.
Raijin didn't need to draw the birds with teeth because the birds with teeth exist in all our minds.
Cackling endlessly, tormenting our nightmares.
Nevermore.
Nevermore, nevermore, nevermore.
Yeah, and drawing Sammy with teeth would mean I have to validate Sammy's existence.
Ooh,
Oof.
ow.
You already will have to.
I guess we're having roast Galmon tonight.
Rose to what, excuse me?
What did you
Maybe
say?
confused.
Chris?
Oh, come on, my brain's farted on which one the bird is.
Yes,
Yes,
SMH.
Yomon.
Don't even know who I am. What is this?
It just... Are digital monsters just
I bet you
weapons,
don't
or-
even know their entire Digivolution chart, SMH.
Biomon? Yes. Biomon.
Behemoth.
Biomon. Yeah. I haven't seen it in like 15 years.
Ironically, Kuroi does know a lot about these things. I keep asking
Oh,
him
hey,
for
Vari.
reference.
Have you been listening this entire time, Vari?
Wow. Yeah, but you might as well. I mean, if you want, you can get some cards and you can contribute on fueling the train.
Now that I'm done with my Warframe mission, I can send the appropriate sticker combo. Like, unfortunately, Raijin, you caught me multitasking.
Get caught, nerd.
Yeah, but no. Okay, no. Is it in a moonball?
You failed.
Of
to-
course it's in a moonball, Seda. Where else would I catch you?
You want to insult someone, I guess you catch them in a premium ball.
Oof.
Is a premium
Oh,
ball
can I
bad?
not
Seda, why
use
are
my
you
own
silent?
paintings
Oh,
for
no, I'm not silent.
decoration?
Premium balls are the Pokeballs you get for free when you buy 10 Pokeballs. And they're
Yeah.
the
I kn-
exact same
no,
as
they're-
regular Pokeballs.
They're premier balls.
Mirror. There, thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
But no,
yeah.
what I was saying is that I was doing a Warframe mission while also multitasking playing a ranked battle in TCG Pocket. So I was like extra occupied.
I really, really need to work on my
Okay.
multitasking skills.
Okay, so let me just edit this to put a mouse in one paw and a phone in the other paw.
Squeak, mouse. Num num mouse.
Is that cat today?
Meow.
And to be completely fair, multitasking isn't like you can kind of get better at it, but for the most part, we kind of have like a hard cap. It's not really like the ability to like multitask necessarily. It's more you just have like a bank of things you can focus on at the same time, and that's kind of it. You can like try to like expand it a little, but like the brain just doesn't like multitasking.
Yeah, I do one thing.
That's why I turn off my listening center whenever Gabby starts speaking, because otherwise they're going to take up all of my multitasking ability.
Exactly. Not my fault is that small, but you know, that's beside the point.
Also, to be honest, being able to do multiple things at one time isn't always the greatest because you kind of can. That none of it actually tends to get done particularly well.
Hello, Claude. Sure. Hi.
Let's just see the claws.
Ah. Well played.
Got him.
Aw.
Very well played, Claude.
Cool thing about paint is each paw is different.
Yes. African wild dogs are one of the few non-symmetrical symmetrical animals out there. Alright, I can finally afford the Precarious Designs DIY bookshelf.
Shouldn't you get a couch first?
We have a chair over here.
Nah,
Okay.
they can sleep on the floor, and they can read standing up. And
I was more
happiness
thinking
is
for
a
the
luxury.
TV.
They can watch TV standing up too, Kurai. It's healthy.
I'm gonna bap you.
You know what? I'm gonna turn on my standing desk.
I legit would actually really like to have one, but they are so expensive.
I got mine for like 200 way back when. They weren't that popular back then.
I love standing desks. I miss my old one.
I got it years ago, but I never use it. I really should.
I pace a lot.
If you
when I
want to hear
talk
something
people.
really cursed, I use a kneeling chair.
Ooh, how are they?
I really enjoy it, but I don't think it's for everyone.
I'm not gonna lie, it actually sounds really cool because I sit on my legs a lot.
I've been considering getting a kneeling chair for when I do drawing because I feel like that would be a much more comfortable angle to sit in when I'm drawing.
Well, when I use a normal chair, I end up just sitting cross-legged anyway.
Ah, I know that the kneeling chairs are supposed to be much better for your back. What is my headset picking up? I can see the mouth flapping.
I'll be honest, I don't really notice a big difference with my back. I've also been generally fortunate that even though I work a job that involves walking on concrete and lifting a whole bunch of things up and down, I don't really have substantial back problems. Sometimes I'll be a little bit sore, but I've always healed up fine, so I haven't like done anything damaging to my back.
Oh, Ryjan's not in the mood to paint.
Razin, what have you done? You worked him to the bone.
You crushed his soul. He doesn't want to paint. What has happened?
Sorry to interrupt you, Rajan.
Raijin isn't in the mood to paint, but he is in the mood for paint. Wow.
Mer.
What was it? What was it? I have to find the meme. It's two people that are wearing a shirt. One of them's like, I like to finger paint. And the other one's wearing a shirt that says, Hi, I'm Paint.
Oh, oh,
Sam.
Lord.
Cheat?
Well, I know what the next sketch is going to be, I guess.
Nicely done, Kurai. You've inspired them.
That's some low hanging fruit art setup if I've ever seen one.
I mean, it's low hanging, but who picked it?
Starting to enjoy these late night streams.
One of us, one of us.
You aren't
one of
before?
us.
You didn't like my streams before?
Well, I didn't say that. I was talking more about the streams towards the end can get it a little bit more interesting.
After dark?
Why is it called After Dark when it's in the middle of the dark? Like, isn't it like during
Because
dark?
it starts to get daylight around this time. It's like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning.
I don't see no daylight for like 2 more hours. I see daylight at like 6 a.m.
It's
I mean,
daylight right
it's-
now for Kurai.
It's bright as hell here.
Yeah, well, you live in Stinky
Also,
Land.
it was
You live in
very
Stinky
early that
Land.
we started talking about red rockets for a substantial amount of time, so I'm not sure
Yeah.
like
That was surprising, and I still have the clips lined up for that.
And all I can think is South Park.
Yeah, I can respect the clipping game.
which by
Oh,
the way,
yay!
if you guys have never tried a
Rex has been promoted to piano tuner. Keeping everyone else in tune is a good ground floor in for the local music industry. Longer hours, but the work is still relatively easy, though it requires a good ear and plenty of patience. You now work from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. starting immediately. You brought home $120 today and got a bonus of $240. And also, Raijin is cute. Mwah.
Adorable.
I was just gonna say, jokes aside, genuinely, red rocket apples are one of my favorite apples. They're very sweet and crisp.
I really
So
wanna
if you
try-
like sweet and crisp apples like the Honey Crisp or the Gala, definitely try and find a red rocket and give it a try.
They're quite nice, but the ones I had did not look like that shape.
I don't know if those were actually
No, I
red
don't know
rocket
where Zim
apples,
found that
but
picture.
that was
So
on Google.
I think there's a sub-variant called wax red rocket apples.
Yeah, Red Rocket wax apples, and they're like, those ones are way too overpriced. $68? No thanks. I'd love to go to a
'Cause
local
the-
farmer's market and get them.
The typical red rocket apples, they're just like a red ball, like a sort of bulb shape.
They're pretty similar to like the Gala apples in terms of shape, in my experience. But they're a nicer red.
I am not familiar with a lot of these exotic apples. Fuji apples, apparently. Someone liked.
Fuji apples are quite nice.
But I
They don't even
definitely-
seem particularly exotic anymore. We've been carrying rocket apples for several years now.
I really love red deliciouses though. They're just so ruby red. I love it.
Well, that is one thing where I live. There are apple orchards that will let you just pay a couple bucks and fill a bag full of apples. We make lots of apple pie.
been a while since I've had apple pie.
You can
My
really
favorite pie is banana cream.
Oh well.
Yeah. Of course you'd like that kind of pie.
That's what everyone says, but I genuinely mean I like banana cream pies.
I'll let nobody say otherwise. Bananas are great.
Bananas are good,
Bananas are an excellent source of potassium.
but I
mean, speaking of banana cream pie, I did find a banana cream pudding moonshine.
Ooh. I know I have a banana cream gin and a pavlova vodka.
I haven't tried it yet, but I'm definitely considering picking one up, if I can budget for it, because it's a touch on the expensive side for only half a liter or whatever it is.
Oh, by the way, did you get that one thing ordered, Raijin? The vape thing?
Yeah, but I haven't gotten a tracking number yet,
Uh-oh.
so no clue if it'll be here in time.
Yeah.
So tempted to risk just ordering vape supplies at this point.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
and then there's
It's
me.
okay.
Who's the...
Soon I'll be able to afford the script, and then I will be able to get vape supplies again.
The most I've ever drank is a sip of champagne from a wedding. And it tasted like wax.
That is some bad champagne.
It's really fizzy.
Champagne should taste like bread.
Well, you were the one telling me that we put lots of sugar in the bread, so maybe it tasted like bread from where else. I don't drink a lot. I've never done.
I don't either. I've got a bottle of Fireball next to my desk, and I take a sip from it like every few months. If that.
Last time I drank was a year and a half ago, and it was me and my mate from Finland playing the Iron Man drinking game. I did not make it past the first movie.
Iron Man drinking game?
You have to watch the Iron Man trilogies, and every time that Tony Stark should have died due to rapid deceleration or something of that around degree, you have to take a drink.
Fair enough.
we did not last long at all. Well, he did. He was fine. I was out by the first movie.
I don't know if that's a testament to the implausibility of the movies, or...
Well, considering it was 1.5 liters of vodka, a testament to the impossibility of the movie.
That's what I figured. Tell you what, though, Kudre, I will, if you want me to, have something to drink with you when I see you.
I would never. That's not. No. That's
Okay.
100% your choice. I would never pressure anyone to drink.
We are going to finally buy some more chairs.
Yay,
We now have a
chairs
chair for everyone.
Except for when you have house guests who will use up all your chairs.
I mean, to be honest, you can become complete social hermits because there's 3 of you.
adopt a local cat too.
Whenever I play The Sims, I always have to download one mod, and it's the one that lets you disable jealousy.
And here I thought it was the Furry mod.
Eh. Then I'd be too attached to them.
That's fair. Like I said, when I first played this as a kid, I named the whole Sims group that I had after my entire family, and then watched them all drowned in a pool.
Was it intentional?
No. Childhood memories.
I really need to draw a sticker of like my cat doing the like more you know rainbow, but just it's saying emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
That's the one.
You just need like the trauma train. That's like trending now.
Oh yeah, you know the guy that kicked out of Thomas the Tank Engine.
Ah, yes, Henry.
Henry got kicked out of Thomas the Tank Engine.
Henry is the new meta. It's happy fun times.
Happy birthday, my origins are too. We wish it was our birthday, so we'd be happy too.
Like that, probably.
But yeah, having no context to the Digimon thing, I totally thought that the Paimon clown thing was actually just like an interrogation program. It was just designed to extract information from people.
I mean, pretty sure that's what I was doing to Sammy. Which is still
I'm
All
on music.
right. Raijin is once again alone in the house. Painting.
I mean, hey, that's like the best time to paint. Just,
No distractions.
just put on your favorite tunes. No one's distracting you, and then just like the art flows.
You do what I do to my housemate, who's a big fan of the SCP when he's alone and drawing and in the zone. I had a speaker on the left side of his desk to just make it go, hello.
Oh my god. I
And
need,
And then listen to the screams.
I need to do that to Rex.
Oh.
It's evil.
Hi, I play Asher. Nice to meet you, Zeta.
But are you Asher?
I could be very quickly.
Well, all good actors are method actors.
Not all of them. It's most of them.
The most fun to interact with ones. I guess it's the best improv actors are method actors.
Probably true.
I'm getting this notion that Asher is very scary.
Depends on what you do.
That face just looked absolutely gutted when he said that. Pain was just like, what?
Well, Asher's the one that's the glowing eyes, right?
On the starting soon screen for tabletop, yes.
Okay, yeah, that one just makes me very curious and intrigued. It doesn't make me terrified. But it's because I haven't seen what they do. I just see glowing amber eyes, and that's usually a good thing.
Is it though?
Gary would think so.
All right. Go eat that.
Is that like a package that's been delivered to you guys?
Oh yeah, now
Yes, it is. That's some magic
I
supplies.
finally remembered to bring it up.
Oh.
Would you like to go over a few potential options on the TFF schedule, Zim?
Sure.
Well, once it loads. Because I think it would be fun to talk about this on stream, because there are some very silly panels sometimes.
I mean, sometimes the panel names are the best.
Oh.
Just to start off, Riichi Mahjong is on Sunday afternoon, which is a little unfortunate. Be nice if it were on the Saturday, but at MFF they had it on Friday. But that's definitely going to be a must-go for me.
I will be abandoned. I understand.
You're not gonna go with me?
Guess not.
Okay, I'll go with.
I mean, Jericho and I are going to very much attempt to force you to learn Mahjong by then anyway, so...
I assume when you say mahjong, you mean like the gambling mahjong, or do you mean like the match 2 mahjong?
Riichi Mahjong. The gambling Mahjong, yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically the Japanese variation.
Yeah.
I could probably play Hong Kong or some other variation of Mahjong, but a lot of the local rules I would be very uncertain about.
They
I
like
wouldn't
make
mind learning
Minecraft or
mahjong.
something.
That's, you're gonna make me a patsy, aren't you?
Great.
A
Zim.
whole
So,
$3.
that makes 4 people. We can just start doing kimono mahjong now.
Oh boy.
That really does bring back memories. $3 for a piece of art. I remember when I drew something on a piece of paper and I sold it to someone for $1 and I felt so accomplished.
So Thursday night there is a Creature and Wrangler Play 101 in Social Mosh Beyond Puppy Play. I don't know if that's something Rex might want. But that's at like midnight to 1 a.m.
Rock?
Friday morning.
You know, I don't think I'm going to be able to go through these on stream. You said
Oh, you
that
don't want to talk
it's
about
just,
furry?
that's not the case. It's
What?
just my my brain is on game.
Okay.
The multitask. No good.
Sometimes I can. But it is also getting a little late.
I was very... That's fair. I was just very excited to tell you about Furry Choir Open Rehearsal No Experience Necessary.
Oh.
Wow.
Please
Aw.
tell me they're just basically going to be teaching everyone how to sing the choir portion of Madonna's like a prayer?
Um,
Or am I, or is this
it
the different
doesn't
kind of choir?
it doesn't say what they're going to be singing, but it is run by Pepper Coyote.
I have no idea who that is.
I'm concerned
neither.
now.
He's how do I say this without completely demonetizing the stream?
Oh.
There's no X like horse X. That song.
Oh.
Yeah, they made an album that was, I think, funded by a not nice dragon.
Ah, yes.
Um, but it is about it, so it's the open rehearsal for the furry choir, and yes, it's just getting people to try and learn to sing in a choir, which they will be doing a performance later on Friday night, which I'm kind of terrified about.
I used to do choir at my church.
Oh, I used to do so much choir.
I have a feeling this won't be
So
like
Ju-
this is Texas. Sorry, go ahead.
I know, I was just gonna make a comment like junior choir, glee club, ensemble, diocesan choir. I did a lot of choir.
We don't do Glee Club here, but I used to get roped into all my into a lot of singing stuff.
This is Texas, so we do have a history of Dr. Pepper panel.
Oh, lovely. Not really interested in that one. Hello there, Wolf Song. I don't know about either of those categories, but okay.
There's the terrible fan fiction reading panel.
You know, the more you say about these, the more concerned I get.
I'm not going
feeling
over
you
every
with
single
much
one.
confidence.
I'm aware you're not going
I'm
over
skipping-
all of them, but
Okay.
Sounds like you're gonna have a lot of fun.
there, we finally have a couch.
Yay! And now they're never gonna use it.
Okay. Genuinely though, Friday evening, furry psychology with fur science. They are
Ooh.
awesome. I love their panels.
I love Fur Science. I love their charts.
I'm gonna do a lot of googling.
Seda, we need to go to a fur science panel sometime together.
Yes.
Oh, I like this one. Pepper Coyote Live, an all ages concert.
Oh. Okay.
Because he has to specify.
He's become a brand. Oh no, you got in a little argument with your other character.
Yeah, Raijin and Rex got in an argument.
Does he not like cats or something? What did they say?
I have no idea.
That'd be voodoo. Tubanada.
Well, they'll have little speech
Ooh.
bubbles with a little picture of whatever it is they're talking about. There was something with a big red X over it. It looked like a cat.
I missed it, honestly. But I have
Coffee cupping is
sent...
back.
what is back?
Coffee cupping. That's when you try out various coffees.
Ooh. I like coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee.
Oh, visiting a Starbucks? I don't know.
I did it last year and I discovered I'm very bad at drinking coffee.
Oh. How can you be bad at drinking coffee?
So at the beginning of the panel,
Why-
the guy
why
was
is-
explaining how to like. Sorry.
Why is Rex just sliding back and forth on the couch?
Buzzing with energy.
Because he tried the coffee panel.
So yes, how are you bad at drinking coffee?
At the beginning of the panel, he explains how you're supposed to like identify the difference between a light roast and a dark roast because of the acidity and bitterness profiles and how they affect different parts of your tongue and stuff like that. And
I see.
despite the fact that I drink a lot of tea, I have no skill at detecting that.
So it's snobby coffee drinking.
So I was the only person in a room of like 60 people that couldn't identify the difference between a light roast and a dark roast. And I was like, oh great, I'm the idiot.
No, you're just inexperienced with coffee. You're a tea drinker. Go the way of the dark side and join the
Usually
the
I just-
coffee.
Usually I find it similar sort of rules to chocolate. Dark coffee is a dark roast is often to me much more bitter. But it can also be creamier.
Well, here in the States, it's really easy to tell dark chocolate because it's not made out of sugar.
Make coffee. Sorry.
I love dark chocolate.
do
I
too.
genuinely love eating just baker's chocolate.
My favorite part about dark chocolate is making hot chocolate with it.
There's a Beyblade panel for some reason.
Let's Beyblade.
Like I'm neutral.
Anthropomorphic character options in tabletop role-playing games. Zem, do you want to crash that panel?
Absolutely.
I feel like you guys are just gonna come with like a big custom Scar banner now.
Oh, I see. Raijin went out and pet the cat, and now the cat has decided it lives here now.
Do you have a cat? Or
Good
is it
job,
just-
Raijin.
It just came in and decided it lives here now.
That sounds about like cats for you.
We've been over this before. I just attract the pussy.
I don't know how I should feel right now.
Like I've told these stories before. Whenever if I visit someone's house where they have cats, there is a cat that will just be in my lap no matter what.
Oh, so this is actually lore accurate. How about that?
To be honest, I'm a bit of a cat magnet too.
I found that cats generally do pay attention to you if you ignore them.
I find the trick is to approach them with a lot of respect. There's ways
Oh.
to approach a cat.
It is 4 a.m., which is far past when I normally end. So, thank you everybody for joining us today for The Sims. Definitely going to do more. And I kind of plan to go through all of them. Though I'm not sure how much I'll want to do of The Sims 4, but we'll see. But either way, thank you so much for joining us today on the stream. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. And thank you for that follow, Baggy. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/ZGFgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, picking up packs of cards to stream loots, grabbing some merch over at zgfgaming.store, or you can also help out by commissioning one of the artists that I manage for. Their details are at zgf.art. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Rock, rock.
A rock. Meow.